picking up more things from adults than I were from kids my own age. And I look and I go around sometimes and I hang out with other people that are my age, and they're just kind of just selfie. I'm just like, dude, like, oh my God, like, can we talk about like the political and economic state of the world right now? Can we talk about what's going on with me? Like, they would be having a meeting about their next film or something, and they would put me at the head of the table and just make me sit there while they're talking, debate with all these people, talk numbers, talk crazy stuff.
You've tuned in to the Celeb Culture channel, where it goes without saying that we'll be discussing Jaden Smith's Hollywood decline. Jaden claims that, as a kid, he preferred to hang out with grown-ups. While his parents, Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith, were busy with crucial business matters, he spent his leisure time sitting in on meetings with them. They plotted and schemed to have Jaden be born and become a famous actor or musician. Most people were introduced to Jaden when he made his cinematic debut in 2006's In Pursuit of Happyness, a biographical drama. Most aspiring young actors have to begin their careers with supporting parts. Jaden's father decided that he and his son, then 7 years old, would make a better team in the lead roles in a $55 million feature picture. However, the film's creators had little interest in casting Jaden in the lead part. In a film focusing on the connection of a father and his son, it makes sense to portray a genuine father and son combo, and many feel that this choice paid off due to a poignant picture. However, picking Jaden wasn't a breeze. In reality, he still had to audition, similar to numerous young performers who have auditioned for this part. According to Will Smith's autobiography, director Gabriel Muquino had a hard time finding a young actor to play Christopher Jr. Jaden's acting inclinations emerged around the same time. Their kid wanted to try out for the part, so Will and Jada gave their blessing. There was resistance to Muquino's plan to cast Jaden as Christopher Jr. The director of The Pursuit of Happyness informed Will, "I wanted Jaden for this role from the first moment I met him, and Will included it into his memoir." The studio feared their pick would be seen as favoritism and criticized as nepotism. Finally, Jaden and Will were allowed to audition, resulting in an unprecedented 9 tryouts. The studio didn't want difficulties from casting a 6-year-old, but he aced every audition and was excellent for the role. Some wonder whether Jaden's father persisted so long for this role that the studio cast him. But the film's popularity rendered that irrelevant. The film grossed over $300 million worldwide and earned Will and Jaden multiple nominations due to their real-life father-son relationship. His next significant role was in the science fiction film The Day the Earth Stopped, before an unexpected cameo on the life of Zach and Cody. Now, recall all your odd childhood notions. Jaden's dream of starting a water distribution company started age 10. In early 2019, the company's water was sold in over 10 countries. Jaden wanted to change the world, but his luxury made him feel superior. He apparently forgot that his parents paid for his businesses and that he did not require a formal education.
My dad would just film me and my sister, and we would make trade tricks, Matrix spin-off.
His famous tweet, "If everyone in the world dropped out of school, we would have a much more reasonable society." Jaden's parents homeschooled him to be near his father while performing. Will and Jada founded Calabasas's private elementary school New Village Leadership Academy in 2009. Jaden and Willow joined the school soon after it started. According to ABC News, yoga, karate, robotics, technology, mathematics, reading, Spanish, art, and life skills were addressed. Jaden tweeted his changing views about traditional education. Parents discovered that Scientology greatly affected their child's education, and the school closed due to the $22,000 yearly cost. Jaden believes education is brainwashing and schools incite violence, so it's not surprising.
Preparing everybody to go to prison through the schools.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, the people that are not doing good in the grades, oh, you're doing like this, oh, you went to the detention, da-da-da-da. There's too many correlations between public schools.
Jaden will become a global sensation in 2010 when he leads the Karate Kid remake. Of course, Will Smith invented it. Jaden says the idea came to my dad, and everyone in our house knows that my dad is a little crazy. Jaden had no idea that naively following his father would be so terrible. As his parents, Overbrook Entertainment owners, became producers, Jaden became famous. Jackie Chan's major part ensured the film's success. Chan has manufacturing advantages over rivals in China because of its reputation. It is said that the Chinese government has allowed shooting on the Great Wall, Forbidden City, and Wudong Mountains. Jaden then worked with the world's most renowned vocalist. Jaden's rap line on Never Say never added to his almost endless benefits. This song was his recording debut. It peaked at 8 on Billboard Hot 100. Never Say never has 5 platinum records and over 1 billion YouTube views. Summer 2010 brought The Karate Kid to cinemas. It made over $359 million globally and received positive reviews. However, the film's success has boosted Jaden's Hollywood career. Jaden and his father will start in 2013's post-apocalyptic action, Flick After Earth. Will founded 1000 AE to launch his multimedia brand. The original plan for After Earth included a sequel, live action and animated TV shows, a video game, consumer goods, theme park attractions, documentaries, comics, an educational program, a NASA collaboration, cologne and perfume lines, and a social media platform as the face of everything. Will wants Jaden to become the next Mickey Mouse, a ubiquitous character with billions in licensing money. After discovering he was a pawn in his father's multi-billion-dollar enterprise, Jaden fled his home. Months after the film's release, critics claimed Jaden obtained the job rather than his acting ability due to his family connection. Will Smith's star power couldn't rescue Earth from a poor box office performance and financial losses for everyone. The film grossed $243 million on a $130 million budget, plus $100 million in marketing. This implies the film cost $230 million, not including branding. The film was nominated for 6 Golden Raspberry Awards, winning 3. Worst Actor for Jaden, Worst Supporting Actor for Will, and Worst Screen Combination for the two of them. Will gave up on his multi-billion-dollar empire and apologized to Jaden for hurting their relationship. In his memoirs, Will claimed, after Earth failed at the box office and with critics, the worst thing was that Jaden took the hit on himself. The audience and media were vicious. I won't repeat their nasty Jaden comments. Jaden followed my instructions and mentally prepared for his worst public beating. I had no notion he felt betrayed, but we never discussed it. After I misled him, he stopped trusting me as a leader, and Will wasn't exaggerating the public shame. South Park ridiculed him.
Jaden Smith lets his parents do whatever they want. You know what? The guys at work, they took a bet on who would win in a fight, you or Jaden Smith, and they all said Jaden Smith could kick your ass.
Even Keen Peele mocked him.
I mean, it's hard being Will Smith's son. I just want to make sure my next project reflects that I'm a down-to-earth, normal kid. Am I making any sense?
Jaden craved independence from his parents, devastated and resentful. Jaden, who believes he's a genius philosopher no one else understands, is arrogant. By 14, he had formed his own thoughts rather than following his parents. Jaden is known for his androgynous style. He wears skirts, gowns, voluminous clothes, and flamboyant designs. He wore a white Batman costume to the prom, Met Gala, and Kim and Kanye's wedding. His opponents continually found new ammo in his future work. His album, Sire, which even his worst detractors loved, changed everything. Although the sentences are written in his characteristic 14 style and deep, the music is excellent. Definitely one of the best-produced melodic hip-hop albums of the 2010s. Icon was the album's highlight. It earned double platinum in the US without appearing on the Billboard Hot 100, and its music video has over 184 million YouTube views.
I think what it means to be an icon is being able to take extreme amounts of hate. The only reason that they receive that hate is because they do things that other people don't.
Jaden's worst flaw is trusting his father's vision. Some of Jaden's worst shots originate from his adolescent identity crisis. He did it publicly now. As he aged, he shared his advantages. Misfits Rep, a sustainable fashion company that promotes ethical manufacture and eco-friendly materials, is one of his numerous humanitarian efforts. This concludes our video. Write in the comments your opinion about what is happening in Jaden's life. See you in the next video.